So what have we got here? This came in the mail from, ordered it, oh shoot, Banggood. Anyway, oh, here it is right here. Return address. You can read it there. California. These actually were in California first. But, so anyway, these are cooking thermometers. They have, I got two because they're inexpensive, and frankly, these types of thermometers get washed. We have someone help us with dishes, and these things always get destroyed. So I got two. They're about $5 a piece. The only problem is doesn't have a battery in it. I don't know if this one does. This comes apart very easily, but they don't have a battery, so I can't try them out, which is kind of hokey. They take one of the button cells, the AG13. It makes it sound like it's supposed to be in here, but I didn't see it anywhere. Doesn't seem to be inside. Sometimes they'll have a battery installed, but then they'll have a little piece of plastic between one side of it and the electrodes. I guess I'll have to open this one up and see. Maybe that one does. So the second item, this was 2 in a package, but these are cell phone adapters. They adapt so you can mount it on a tripod. So you've got one on the end, and then you've got one on the back. So it gives you some different options. You could, if you're using a tripod, you could have it mounted this way or this way. Also has a little channel here, which is reminds me of what we used to call hot shoe in the old days, but it's where you would mount a flash or a light. This is all plastic, so there's no connections. There's no connection needed with this. So, but they do fit. I checked it before I turned this on, and they do fit my Samsung A52 5G. And this is just a spring device. You just put it out to the side, what you want, put the phone in, and then it kind of grips it. So, I mean, that's fine for, you know, just type of something where you're just filming a video. You want to be in the video, you want to be in the picture, whatever. This is fine. I mean, with it not locking down tight, it probably isn't something you'd want to move around a lot, like on a selfie stick or something like that. With this, you'd probably want something a little more secure. But so anyway, when we'll get some batteries for these, and we'll check them out. So here's what we've got here. Now, there's no battery in here. This is a TA288, but once I get a button cell, AG13, I can figure out which way it goes, because it's only logical in one orientation, the way the contacts are, and that just escapes me at the moment without having the battery. There's no battery with it, but the actual body can't get more than 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Then it will stop functioning properly or melt. Probably stop functioning properly. And it can only go down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So you wouldn't want to have the thing in a block of ice, I guess. But the actual temperature range is from 50 C to 300 C, which you can see is from minus 58 to 200, excuse me, 572. But here it says SAP and sensitive probe, which that's missing in our. It's funny, I spell so poorly that when I get spelling errors, they have to be bad. But it does have a very sharp point to it, the sensor wire. And we'll get some batteries. And so what you're seeing here is I've installed the 303 type battery. This says AG13, and the crossover is supposed to be 303. You can tell, though, the battery doesn't fit completely in the battery holder, but it seems to be rather tight, and it does seem to be working. But, you know, I got these because they were like $5. I wanted something expensive, and so I had to get a set of batteries, which are the Duracell 303s slash, there's some other numbers it goes by too. But basically what I'm saying is this added $3 onto the cost of this unit to put the battery in it and get it so we can use it. The outside clearly says on the card that there's a battery included, but there's no battery included. And I had two of these. I ordered two of them, and there were batteries in neither. I got these at Banggood, so I will definitely leave a review that says that the unit came incomplete. So the buttons on these are touchy. So if you've got one stored somewhere, you got to make sure those buttons aren't going to be hit, because it will turn it on and then the batteries will be dead. Here we have two of the thermometers that I got through Banggood. This is a T8-288. I'll warn you though, they said they had batteries. They didn't. I had to go out and buy batteries. Package of 3 was $10. So it was kind of a bear to put the battery in the holder. It fit very, very tight. Didn't even slide in all the way. But I've also found, well, I've set it up this way to show you. They're basically measuring the same area. And here they're exact now. But they're within, you know, 0.2 of each other, which is a good sign. T8-288. The buttons are very touchy, so you won't want to store them somewhere like this, because the buttons will turn themselves on and off if they get the right amount of pressure on them. And just because I said that, they're not doing it. There we go. So that's what I think about them.